Burkina Faso. A country fighting for its soul. In a world where headlines travel faster than facts. Who controls the story controls the people. Breaking, army accused of genocide. President Traore behind civilian massacres. The Fulani are under attack. For weeks now, the story has dominated headlines. President Ibrahim Traore and his loyal army allegedly waging a brutal war against the Fulani people. Reports claim men, women, even children executed. Entire villages wiped out. It's a horror movie playing on every Western media screen. But is it real? Or is it a well-written script? Welcome to Trending News Plus, where we break down narratives, ask the tough questions, and dig deeper than the headlines. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and smash like so you never miss a truth-bending story. Let's get something straight. The accusations against President Traore didn't start from the streets of Burkina Faso. They started in the newsrooms of Paris. From AFP to Human Rights Watch, media outlets across the West claim that Burkina's army, under Traore's command, has turned from fighting terrorists to committing genocide. But something feels off. Interestingly, these stories found traction in France first. Protesters, many of whom are Burkina citizens living abroad, took to the streets. But here's the question, why are the loudest voices about an African crisis coming from outside Africa? If this was a genocide, wouldn't the people living through it be the first to cry out? So far, there's been little to no evidence from within Burkina Faso itself. No mass outcry. No mass graves. No proof. Just anonymous sources. And recycled video clips with unclear origins. Let's pause here. History is a great teacher. If we're willing to learn. Remember the Vietnam War? The infamous Gulf of Tonkin incident? The US claimed it was attacked. Years later, declassified files revealed it never happened. But by then, thousands were dead. Iraq? Weapons of mass destruction? They didn't exist. Yet a whole country was bombed into chaos. And what about Libya? Gaddafi was said to be slaughtering his people. But that too was a media invention. The result? Regime change. Oil control. Collapse. Now here we are. Again. A young revolutionary leader in Africa. Anti-West. Pro-people. And suddenly, he's the villain. The West has lost its grip on Burkina Faso. Traore kicked out French troops. Seized control of national resources. Restored 70% of lost territory. 1 million internally displaced people returned home. But none of that makes the headlines. Instead, they say he's targeting the Fulani. But what they don't say is that the Fulani make up part of the Burkina army. Yes, Fulani soldiers. If this was an ethnic purge, wouldn't there be an uproar within the ranks? So why the lies? Why the smear campaign? The answer is simple. Traore is in the way. The West can't influence him. They can't buy him. So they plan to destroy him the only way they know how, through the media. This playbook isn't new. Ask Thomas Sankara. Ask Gaddafi. Both were labeled as monsters before their countries were torn apart. Let's examine the evidence being pushed today. Reports of massacres verified by unnamed human rights officials. Videos that are too graphic to share. Sources who refuse to reveal their names or location. We're just expected to believe it all. Meanwhile, in the real Burkina Faso, people are giving up their personal vehicles for the army. The president takes no salary. Corruption is being flushed out. But these aren't the stories that go viral. Truth doesn't always scream the loudest. Sometimes, it waits quietly, buried under propaganda, waiting for someone brave enough to find it. At Trending News Plus, we're not here to choose sides. We're here to expose the narrative. So, what do you believe? Genocide? Or geopolitical manipulation? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget, share this video, hit the like button, and subscribe for more untold truths.